So we're here with Trey Avlon. How's it going, brother?
Good, man. Even when I'm bad, I'm good. Always good.
Just want to talk a bit about yourself and who you are. Tell the people a bit about you that might have not heard your music or seen anything.
So my name's Trey Avlon. I'm a artist from Dagenham, and yeah, that's my predominant role. But I do a few other things, and yeah, for now I'm here as an artist, so I'll talk about my artistry. So yeah.
Talk a bit about your discography and what music you've produced and what you got out at the moment.
Yeah, so so if you're talking about me as a solo artist, I've done an EP called All Winter that came out in 2017, and I dropped various singles from that project. One or two singles, just promo singles, and my most recent project has been an EP called From Me to You.
Yeah.
And off the back of that, did that UK tour, various headline shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, From Me to You is the latest project, and the single that I put out most recently is called You Already Know, featuring LT. And yeah, man, that's like the little summer banger for them. You feel me?
So in terms of like All Winter, where did you come up with that name, the concept? Obviously, I know that you've got other stuff that's under the umbrella of All Winter.
Yeah.
Kind of expand a bit on what All Winter is.
Alright, cool. So, not to like take a turn, but so All Winter actually started from like a bad, negative place per se. So, when you think of, I went through like a very dark period in my life at a certain point, and when you think of winter as a season, you think like one thing you attribute to winter time is like the short days and long nights. So I attributed my short days, that was equivalent to my short periods of happiness, and the long nights were attributed to my longer periods of unhappiness. So I used to just say All Winter is like an affirmation to remind me that I can still push through whatever negative situation I'm in. And I don't know, it just sounded cool to me, but I wanted to kind of put a positive spin on it. And yeah, man, like when I used to just go places and stuff, people used to just say All Winter for bands, and now All Winter's just turned into the movement, but it came from a negative place, and now it's the name of the whole brand. So
big stuff. Yeah. So obviously people know that we was at your headline show for Hidden Gems. Like, what was that emotion? What did it feel like coming off the back of a tour, which could be exhausting? There's probably some stories that probably can't share on cam. But at the same time, what was it like kind of rounding it off in London and your headline show? Sparklers and fireworks and...
Listen, you know the things. We have to fight all the time. So, you know what, it was a moment for me because when people say like tour, they think, boom, you're living lavish and you're doing this. But no, like we went out on tour, we did the city to city tour, no one knew us where we went. So we had to go out, do the flyers, do the groundwork, go to the venue, set up ourselves, just literally do everything on our own. Yeah. So by the time we came home to London, we didn't really know what to expect because the tour was a big learning experience. But when we got back to London, I think for me that was an amazing show for me personally because I got to perform in front of my family. They've never actually seen me in my element before. So that was a real moment for me, being able to perform for them and perform and just to see the support. Because you know when you're doing music, you look at the numbers, but for me, I look at the people power and I kind of forget. It's mad, but I think for me, I didn't realise how much people kind of fucked with what I was doing until you see it, and you're like, wait, hold on, what me? Like I'm a youth from Dagenham, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it was the highlight was performing in front of my family and seeing the support I got from the headline show.
In terms of obviously, as I said before, we was at your headline show, and what stood out for me is that you had merch. And a lot of artists don't have that. Like you've got tracksuit bottoms, t-shirts, everything. Like where does that kind of that spirit of having the all-round package? Like where does that stem from? Like what made you do that?
A fear of working. So like I don't want to, like nobody really wants to, I think when I think of myself as an artist, like I'm a walking billboard, like I'm a genuine business. So when I think of everything that, like if I'm a department store and I've got different departments, me being an artist is just one department. But I'm a department store, so I need the merch, I need different layers and levels to make up the whole entire corporation. That's how I think of it in my head. But the merch was just a way of me getting some sort of income back, because I think as an artist, everything's an expense. You pay the producer, you pay the engineer, you pay everyone.
Yeah.
But what do you actually get back? So the merch for me was just a way of getting some sort of money back. And I think down the line, I want to turn the merch into... No, it was just, it was an income stream for me and a way of me giving back to people that actually genuinely support me. And merch was just the easiest thing to do.
No,
but
statement. It's a very big statement. In terms of, like, from me to you, the project, for me, and I think why we've had conversation, we've met you at Hidden Gems, is that it's very heartfelt. Yeah. It's raw. Yeah. It's real. What made you want to give part of yourself in the music and to share that with the world? Because some topics there that you cover is not something that every artist does. Like, where does that confidence stem from, and why did you feel it was important to kind of share that with the people?
It's comfortable, isn't it? Like, I'm cool with myself, innit? Yeah. Like, I'm good, so I think I have no problem like taking myself apart and giving a piece of myself to someone else. I think a big reason why the whole project came together is how self-aware I've become. Yeah. So I'm comfortable with myself, so I don't really have any issues being vulnerable or being anyway. Like, man's good, so I don't really... That's just it, man. I'm easy. So, but I think it stems from the self-awareness and the emotional intelligence that I've acquired over a period of time that's enabled me to create a body of work that's so personal. So, Good
stuff. So, in terms of, like, the music scene right now, how do you feel it's going? Where do you feel you fit? What's your thoughts on where UK music is right now?
I wish I could tell you. I don't really know. Like, I think because obviously you see things on the surface. So if I was to be a commentator right now, all I could tell you is the big art, like the Stormzy's, the Fredos, the Daves. I can only tell you about them because that's all I see. But I think for me as a creative, I don't shy away on purpose, but I don't watch what's going on per se. So I couldn't really tell you, but I think the fact that I'm actually seeing these artists on platforms that wouldn't, like, for example, Stormzy doing Glastonbury, big, that's massive. Motivational. Mad motivation. And I think seeing that's a reminder of where we're heading or where the scene's at the moment. So I can only assume that it's in a good, healthy place, but there's millions of artists that are super talented that don't actually reach those heights or don't get recognised and noticed. And I think until we reach that point where you can literally go to any ends and handpick a diamond, we're still way behind. Like, there needs to be 100 Stormzy's every year, not just one every.
True, that makes sense.
So I think it's in a good place, and I think where I fit. I feel like I'm a real artist. I don't just want to be the guy on YouTube. I want to actually perform, touch the people, and I think for me, I don't know if I fit per se, but what I do know is I want to create an audience that I take with me. So I don't want to fit into the scene. I want to have my own little space, that just have my space and contribute to the overall ecosystem. I don't want to actually fit in anywhere. But that's how I see myself.
Makes sense. In terms of, like, seeing yourself, I know that you're a Chelsea fan. Don't know why, but you're a Chelsea fan.
It's Drogba, man. Drogba.
In terms of your personality, who you are, what player would best describe Avlon? What Chelsea player?
Good question.
Can
I pick two?
You can pick two. Split personalities.
Can I pick three?
Because when did you want, bro? If you feel that you've got different players that got different things that
I'll pick
say-
three. So Lampard, Hazard, and Drogba.
Wow.
So Lampard, him being the record goal scorer, but
Yeah.
being so reserved and quiet,
Yeah.
I think that's a testament to, I guess, my achievements. But me being so personable and being so introverted, I guess.
Yeah.
Drogba, he's like a cult hero. So I think when you think about his natural attributes, like his power, his presence, that reminds me of how I am, I guess, on stage. Like it's like, alright, cool, I'm on stage now.
Yeah.
No matter how nervous I get, that's what I feel like. I feel like I've got the power and presence when I perform. And Hazard, because Hazard doesn't understand how much of a superstar he is, in a weird way. He does, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
And I think no matter how big I get, I'll still want to go Vapianos and still do the real life shit, do you know what I mean?
You know Hazard got sold, yeah?
I know he did, but still, he's still Chelsea, innit? It don't really matter where he goes.
Good point. So, I hate the generic question of what you want from the future, but what's the plans over the next 12 months? Like, what's the focuses, what you got going on, etc., etc.?
Yeah, I'm not one of them people that are super calculated, that plan everything.
Yeah.
I do, but I don't. So I think I need to fuck music for a minute. I think what I need to do as a person is I want to learn how to be more present. So I want to learn how to enjoy my family, enjoy my friends in the moment and not think too far ahead.
Yeah.
So that's my number one priority before anything. I don't give a fuck about music. I don't care about nothing else. I want to do that first. And but secondly, I think with the team, we're putting together the short film for From Me to You. We're doing an acoustic version of the whole entire project.
Big.
And we've still got like the 1 or 2 shows per month that we're doing. And yeah, we're just gonna literally shoot the video for the latest single, You Already Know.
Yeah.
And I trust the universe from there. Like, I don't think too far ahead in it. Like, that's just what man's on right now. But I've just revamped the website, so I want to relaunch and do a couple more pieces of merch.
Okay.
But I want to diversify it and go from doing merch to doing like all winter experiences. So now I want to, like, for example, there's a bunch of supporters that I've got in Manchester, and they're the ones that kind of inspired me to want to diversify. So when I mean experiences, I mean like little things like inviting supporters out to eat or do things of that nature.
Okay.
And that's something that I'm drawing up plans for, to kind of diversify into and package it so other artists can benefit as well. So if other artists wanted like a ready-made team and services in place, that's something that I'm working on as like a side business to kind of leverage what I already know and what I can do for other people, just to kind of help them be self-sufficient. So yeah, if you wanted like a timeline of the next 12 months, all of the above is what I'll be working on. But there's nothing more important than, I guess, just learning how to be present. There's nothing more important than that right now to me.
It's exciting times, brother. Well, we wish you all the best in the future, and we just look forward to see your endeavours and your journey, and just wish you all the best. So thanks for coming down.
Say no more, blood.
Love, brother.
Epidemic.
You know when you meet the right girl at the wrong time, or you meet the wrong guy at the right time. Some mad shit like that. Yeah. But I'll tell you all about it. I said I found you at the worst time. I can love you, that's my worst lie ever. Never will I chase you, made the birds fly. Started off as two, now we're one man. When I laughed, you cried, cause when you gave me life, I think you died. Chapter closed, left you in my shirt like a new tat. I had to go, that's the only way that'd be you and that. All up in my feelings. Coughing chicks to beat it, never lacking for the deepness. Labels make it hard for me to come and do those features. Calling when you call, my girl ain't tolerating schemers. Listen to my art when during lesson, fuck them teachers. I need a world to leave us, Hail Mary, Lord Jesus. I feel like you're my angel, take my heart to all the cleaners. Relate to all my realness. Wait till you feel this, wait till you feel this. My actions speaking cold. He's the type to take you out and ask you for the dough. You're the type that I can give the password to the phone. You're the type that I can give the keys to the home. You're the type that cruise late night if I'm alone. But something ain't right with us. Another one bastard us. You don't do trust well, I don't do time for us. And that's why I'm pissed, right? I had you, then I lost you, then I caught you on a timeline. Posted for the gram, posting with your gang. And now your friends posted with a baby for your man. I said you lost me at the best time. Cause now you got a man and now you never have to worry about security. Cause he don't make your stress high. And when I saw you in a rave, saw the look upon my face. When it glancing but you give a man the best wine. I'm getting paranoid as such, cause the ends is getting I've heard niggas want wet me like a wet wet. All for fucking with you. Say if you pop up like a spot, now I'll fucking remove. Man, I love my life. Mum to my brother, don't cross those lines. Man, I had you like a wife. Murder. Except you didn't cook and you're so damn fine. And I'm so damn rap. Wasting time with women who ain't got no say. I was so damn bland. So I called your bestie, ay, come round man, swear down, no lie. If she was down, I was down, it went down, shut it down, no ties. It sounds mad, but I don't miss you. I just miss the old me to all the women in my life. I'm sorry for the fuck up, see perfection is my monster and I'm running out of time. So wait a minute while I grip this snare.